Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Wise Paper. My name is Elizabeth and today I have sort of a small art supply haul together with you. I have purchased this wonderful watercolor set. This is Kuretake watercolors and I'm really happy to finally have them. And also I have a new watercolor paper. I have never tried it from this Baohong brand. I'm sure you can have it like locally, Amazon or anything. So I want to play with these for a little bit. First, I want to make a palette. I haven't even tried it yet. So as you can see, it has the names of the colors and also a palette here. So you can sort of swatch your colors here and here as well, which I actually want to do. So it has this protective sheet here. And I think first I will start with making a palette, well, swatches. Then I want to play with it a little bit in terms of, well, kind of intuitive painting. And after that, we will proceed to our color challenge. So I will do a color challenge, color palette challenge as intuitive painting. I hope you will like it. So let me quickly grab something to put over my paper and we will start with the palette. So I'm back. Sorry, it's not really beautiful background, but I don't want to mess it up. So what I will do, I will swatch each color here with kind of gradient, and after that I will return to you and we will continue with the color challenge. But for now, please enjoy me making swatches with beautiful music. So I'm finished. As you can see, I really like the colors. I have some favorites like Malachite, Horizon Blue, Lilac, Cherry Blossom, and it's not completely dry yet. I really like, well, mostly all of them. What I enjoy is the variety of colors. So here we have reds, going to different yellows, to greens and blues, purples, and kind of neutral colors. We have also metallic colors. It would be better to look at them as something black, so I will probably paint this in black later on and then try these on top, but that will be for later, not now. I'm not gonna use them anyway, probably. So that's my first addition to my collection. What I like here is that you can, well, if I had my palette knife, which I don't, you can remove this and you have the name of the color here, well, with the number, yeah, if you cannot read kanji. So, and you have a number here inside this, if you can see, yeah. So even if you forgot where its place were, you can you can always find it easily. So that's for the watercolors. Let me quickly put them aside. So what else did I buy? So I have a mica, gold mica from Kuretake as well, I believe. Yeah, Kuretake. So this is a gold mica ink, and I also got the fountain pen, I believe it's called, there to apply the ink. I will also probably use the black ink. We will see how it goes. Well, basically that's all I've bought from the art supplies, and I also have some stencils. So this is kind of like little bees, yeah. So I mostly got some abstract ones. So this is like with the lines, dashes. Here I have, well, this is mostly for journaling, like fragile and different markings. You probably cannot see it really well. So this is my stencil that I had already with bubbles. I just took them all out. So what else is new? Let me see. So not here. Bigger ones. So I have, well, they are really intricate. This is sort of a broken glass stencil. Different like splashes, bubbles, squares, really abstractish, and some, it looks like zebra to me. I hope it's called zebra. This is the web, spider web. I really like it. Really great for Halloween, but actually in abstract, it's also really good. Like broken glass. So as you can see, mostly abstract things. And I don't know, maybe I already had it before. So also like some bubble circles and such. Yeah, so that's for the stencils, like new stencils that I have. So now we have our palette. I have my paper ready to go. Let's do the palette color palette challenge. Unfortunately, I can only have it on laptop, tablet, sorry, because my phone, I use it for recording. So I just use the color generator, color palette generator. Maybe that's something that you will be also interested in. So let's just generate. Oof, well, that's not really, it's too the same. Yeah, let's try different. Yeah, I like this one more. So I kind of looking for different colors, not the variety of one color, if this makes sense. So I will make a screenshot of this. Yeah, all the advertisements. Yeah, hello. I removed it. No, I like the color palette. Let's do it again. Yeah, something similar. Sorry, I just removed the color. So this is the color palette, quite different to what it was before, but I like this too, actually. So let's do that. Uh, I'm not limiting myself to only these 5 colors. I might later on add some gold with my mica. I can add some black, maybe like some distress inks with stamping and such. So I'm not limiting myself to only these colors, okay? So if you want to follow, yeah, make it as you want. Don't put the pressure on yourself. So I will make a screenshot and put it somewhere in the screen so you can also see my palette. But for now, I kind of put this aside, yeah, so we can actually work. So let's see, what colors do we have that look pretty similar? I probably will not bother, making mixes of color and such. We will see. So I think this lilac color works quite nice. I'm too lazy to take my palette knife, so I'm doing this. So I can probably mix it together to get this sort of a pinkish color. So these two. Let's see for the red. I think we can use just red or carmine. How do you think? Or cadmium red. Let's do cadmium red. So it's the fifth one. So this is why swatches are really handy, especially if you have this variety of colors. So let's see the first blue, indigo dye. Well, it should be this. It actually looks quite similar. So this is also the fifth one. Yeah, so let's take that. Okay. Then we have this sort of a like malachite, and there it is written as aquamarine. And we need blue, like sort of a turquoise, which I think this works the best. Yeah, so let's do this one. All right, so I've taken my palette. This I will move for now. Let's put this sort of so you can see what I'm doing here. So let's place these two together. So I know I want to mix it. Do you see it? You do. So now what I want to do is just throw some, well, something in there. So what does it remind me of? I think I want some, well, sort of abstract, but not really. Here it's hieroglyph. It doesn't really need to make any sense. I just want it to be like so. Let's do, I don't know which hieroglyph I really like. Let's do the gold. Okay, so that's just to break the blank page. Yeah, now let's I'm thinking which brush do I want to use now. Let's try this one. This is synthetic, but I think it can work great. So I just want some color here and there. It's looking pretty similar, but yeah, we need to mix it if we want the same sort of shade to it. I'm not sure I like this exact brush. So I will take my palette for mixing because I want to kind of get to the point where these colors are looking the same. Well, not completely, but sort of. It's kind of hard when they are staying like that. Okay, I think I just want to throw it here, not to waste the color. So what is beautiful about the Kuretake watercolors is that they are, well, quite pigmented, as you might see, and they are also can be used on rice paper. So that's what I really like personally about them. I have rice paper. It's not really sturdy, mine one, but I think that I can actually work on that paper too. Okay, I think this is a really thick kind of brush that I've chosen here. So now let's just take some color from here, add it to some places. So this is intuitive painting, meaning I don't care. I don't put any pressure on myself. I'm just enjoying the process. So I think I really want to throw this malachite color too. Oof, looking quite strong. Maybe I took the different one. 50. Yes, it's what we need. Let's just blend it a little bit so it will resemble the color on the palette. So some colors of this watercolor set, they are a little bit more pigmented than others. And yeah, that's something to play with. I really like the variety of pigmentation. Okay, let's smudge it a little bit. I like the colors. I really do. This pastel sort of colors. So let's introduce some of this. Yes, I like it. And let's add this one too. So this is indigo. I like the paper. It's really different to what I'm used to. So yeah, really nice sort of comparison for me. So the red one. This is quite off from the palette. So let's just, maybe I will do this. Maybe I should have weight so it will not blend too much. But with blending, it will kind of create a really nice shade. Not too much of red, but still it is introduced. So we have followed the color palette. Okay, do I want to add maybe some more color to it? I think I want some indigo right here. And also this turquoise. So I think that's... because we have some light areas, really. It's mixing quite well, making this color right like in the palette. Okay, so I think for watercolors it's already fine. Now I will dry this and we will work on it some more. So it is almost dry and I want to introduce some stencils. Let's see, what do I want here? Let me think. I think I want some squares here because for me it's kind of a squarish here, like here and here, yeah, and here as well. So I want some squares here for sure. And maybe we can use circles here. Maybe this. Or just some broken glass or spider web. I think we might try spider web. We might. Or like dashes. Yeah, let's try the web and the dashes. So what do we need for that? So I will take my black acrylic paint. Let's place the stencil. Let's say here. So I take my sponge. I forgot to clean it previously. So I take the sponge, I take the paint. I don't water anything, so dry brushing, dry sponging. So I remove some color on the palette. And then we just go here. So it's a small stencil, so need to kind of be aware of that, not to get to the outside of the stencil. Not adding too much, I just want the impression and I kind of like it. Let's see. Here I probably, do I want the black? Well, I think I like the black. Let's do this part. So it is really, really abstract, the spider web, yeah. But I think I like the effect, what we are having here. Let's try the different one, the dashes, like so. Not moving to the stencil itself. Okay, let's see. Oh, I like that it is really subtle. Let's add some stenciling here too. I really liked the effect. Oh, yes, it looks like the rain, sort of. Abstract rain. Oh, I really like this stencil. Well, not the best stenciling work, but the stencil itself is so pretty. It doesn't look abstract, but it makes this abstract effect, which I really enjoy. Okay, let me quickly put everything in water. So I actually remembered that I have this pastel pink color, almost the same that we have in our palette, and I'm thinking about about adding some circles with this color. Maybe it will work, maybe not. So let's try this out. I'm just putting a little bit on a palette. Maybe should have cleaned it first, but it's okay. Let's actually do this too. Remove some of that. Yeah, so we will follow the color palette much better in this case. Because I've tried to mix it, but not everywhere, so might not work the way I wanted it to work. So I'm adding it on a cup, not precisely, just where it is, it is. It's just a small detail. It might not be even noticeable because the color is, well, quite light, but I still want to add it. Yeah, some small additions, which is really nice, I think. Okay, then let's do some mark making with this color, with this sort of brush. Yes, I like it. Kind of helps to follow the bristles of the brush. I like this rain effect that we are having here, and I want to increase this effect. So the colors are quite cold, yeah, so you only have some red here. And yeah, that's really beautiful, I think. I actually have the similar green in acrylics, but I probably don't want to introduce even more marks here. And I think I want some white. Not sure, Posca pen or white marks, maybe with the cap as well. Let me think. I think I want just with this one. So let's do this. Yeah, I want some splashes. Not working anymore. So this. My Posca pen is kind of, well, not really wanting to work with me. I don't know why. So I'm trying to make this circle pop up a little bit more, as well as this one. As you can see, it doesn't add more color. I just take it from the blob of color that I have here. So it doesn't make more color for me for some reason. Okay. Let's try. Let's try to follow the rain idea. So I'm trying to add some vertical lines here and there. Okay, I think that's enough. Maybe I want some white somewhere else. Let's see. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to really ruin this red. I think it's okay. Let's add a little bit more white to this circle. That will be more prominent in here. So just additions. Now, oh, I'm so excited to try this mica shake well. Okay, I'm trying. Where is my fountain pen? It is there. So I'm kind of scared to shake it like so. Shake it well before use until the marbles inside make sound. I see. Now trying to open it. Okay. Oof. Wow, it's looking really gold. I'm kind of scared. I don't think I've shaked it enough, but let's work with it. So what do I want? I'm scared. Wow. Wow, this is perfect. I absolutely enjoy it. This gold is, yeah. Let's do some scribbles maybe. So I have some puddle here from the rain, I guess. So let's add just a few spots here. Yeah, so not a big amount of gold, but just a little bit. So let's put this somewhere over here to remove this puddle. Okay. Now let's see. Well, you cannot have enough gold, I guess, but I need to stop really because we'll be all covered in gold in this case. All right, well, I enjoyed it. I can say so. Let's see. Do I want to kind of move it a little bit? It will not be that harsh on me. Yeah, I think I want some areas. I actually wanted to add some stamping, but right now I'm not even sure. Won't it be too much? Well, it will be a background stamping anyway, so we can try. Let's try. So I'm taking the script stamp, won't even dismount it, and I'm applying some ink. Well, randomly, I don't want the clear impression of the stamp. I don't know if ink is actually workable. So let's just add it like so. Well, I think it looks great. I like it. Let's add it right here, between the stencil, kind of. And maybe here. Yeah? Okay. I think that's enough. Now, the interesting part, the review. I think this time it will work with me. I mean the tape, not like previously. You can check the previous video down below in the description box, and I will also put it somewhere here. So my first intuitive painting. This time tape works better for me, and it might depend on the tape, might depend on the paper and the conditions I work with. Or why I like these pieces, they don't look as intense as in our color palette, but that's normal, right? Because we use different intensities. These are watercolors, and well, I follow the palette, but not necessarily the intensity. Yeah. Okay, so I think I can actually take it like so. Oh, I like them. They're so beautiful. So subtle and gentle. I like the gold. This puddle here is funny. We can actually add maybe some black here to kind of break it a little bit. Not violet. Don't use violet. Actually, violet will work here too, I would say. Maybe, I think I even want to add some black too, just in places. But not too much, because it's kind of a light piece. I don't want to make it look too dark. Okay, so just a few spots. I kind of really wanted to work on this bubble here. Wow, I enjoy them. We can even rotate them and see if we like anything better. But because of the stamp, which has script, I kind of feeling it this way, and I kind of made the ground, so the rain comes from here to here. And here, I really have the impression of the rain. These are like buildings or windows, and the rain, and this is the street, this is the sky, this is the ground with the puddles. Yeah, don't you see? I think I like it a lot in this sort of abstract way. Yeah, I really enjoyed this session. I hope you too, guys. Give it a try. Give the color palette a try. I will make hashtag like color palette challenge or color palette. I don't know, but I actually wanted to follow the Denise Love challenge, but she hasn't come up with the hashtag yet. So when she will come up, I will add this hashtag to this video too. But for now, it is what it is. I enjoyed today's session. I hope to see you soon in my next video. I hope we will have some paper crafting time because recently I'm doing mostly like artsy things and I'm kind of missing my paper. Yeah, so have a nice day, guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.